Alright, good day guys, and again thank you for joining me. This is Sports on the Go right here on My Color TV. My name is Kezar Ebuje, the man for all season. I'm full of joy, I'm full of excitement because I'm having this face-to-face with you guys when I talk about sport, be it football, basketball, athletics. I'm your go-to man and bring you up to date with the happenings the world over. Now I'll be starting this very beautiful segment with excitement that happened over the weekend where we saw goals from Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, Bundesliga, and as well as the English Premier League. It was a harvest of goals, and we'll take the spotlight first of all down to the English Premier League. It began when Brighton hosted Manchester United. Now that match ended 3-2 in favor of Manchester United. That was a very dramatic match after having given a penalty when the match has ended due to the review of the VAR when the match ended. Now the game began, and the first goal of Brighton came at the 40th minute when Bruno Fernandes fouled Tariq Lamptey in the 18th area, and that gave birth to a very beautiful chip from the part of Mopé, who scored that very beautiful chip beyond the reach of David De Gea. It didn't take long, a few minutes later, when the equalizer came from Nemanja Matic to make that a draw. Now, at the beginning of second half, Manchester United came into that game like a very resurgent team, playing to the full of their capacity. And later in that second half, just not too long, when Marcus Rashford met a very beautiful pass that came from Bruno Fernandes and dribbled past four players in the 18th area of Brighton and scored a very beautiful goal that sent all Manchester United fans world over into a very beautiful frenzy. It didn't take long. Brighton came into that game hungry and pumped to make a statement. 3 shots struck the post, but that was not enough to give Brighton a deadlock. Now at the stoppage time of that second half, Match scored a very beautiful header beyond the reach of Dagi to make that goal 2-2 from that very beautiful stoppage time. But just when the match had ended, now VAR had to call back the referee, pointing his attention to a handball made by Mopé during the dying minutes of the second half. And who converted it? You know the man, Bruno Fernandes, came and made it 3-2 to Manchester United, which has made it their second win. Which has made it their first win since this Premier League season started. Their next match is against Tottenham come next weekend. Who is going to be the winner? Is it Olugun Asesha or their former boss, Jose Mourinho? We'll find out when that time comes. Another big match played over the weekend was the match between Leicester City and Manchester City. That match gave birth to 7 goals. The man of the moment, the man that stole the spotlight was Jamie Vardy, who scored a hat-trick, and this is the second hat-trick he's scoring against Manchester City. The first goal for Man City came at the 4th minute from a former Leicester City forward, Riyad Mahrez, a very nice shot with his right foot beyond the reach of Schmeichel, Leicester City goalkeeper, but it didn't take long before the first goal of Leicester City came when Vardy was fouled in the 18th area and he scored a penalty. Second half came and Vardy scored another very beautiful chip to make it number 2, and the third goal was as well a penalty which that same Jamie Vardy converted. Now the game stretched towards the ending of the second half when Maddison got at the end of a very beautiful pass and drove one very fine collar beyond the outstretched hand of Ederson, who could not get the ball. And hey, Man City felt like they can actually get something. That was a goal they got from Nathan Ake, but it wasn't enough, maybe giving them a little hope before Tielemans scored a penalty to make it 5-2 against Pep Guardiola, and this was a very embarrassing win to them according to their coach Guardiola when the match ended. Having lost their second game of the season last 2 weeks to Liverpool, Chelsea came into this game hungry and ready to get 3 points from the hands of West Brom when they went away to West Brom. But that wasn't the script that Lampard had hoped would happen. It didn't take long from the first half when Callum Robinson scored 2 goals to put Chelsea under pressure. But the more pressure came on Lampard when the third goal came, and there was nothing Lampard could do in that first half to even get to 1 goal back. But when the second half started, Mason Mount, 10 minutes into the second half, drew 1 back when he scored a very beautiful goal from outside the 18th area, and still didn't take long. When Callum Hudson, although he was really in a very good form in that game, scored 1 after a very beautiful assist from Kai Havertz. And the dying minutes of second half, Tammy Abraham got at a loose ball that was parried away from the hands of West Brom goalkeeper to make it 3-3. Lampard was disappointed in that game, and he hopes that his next match will be a result worthy to make him and his employer relaxed. Not having lost their last 60 game at Anfield since 2017, Liverpool are hoping that they will maintain that same record when they host Arsenal at Anfield at 7:45 this very evening. Arteta is not phased. He believes that his team can go to Anfield and bring a win back to the Emirates. That match comes up to a screen by 7:45 p.m. Who is going to be the winner? Is it Jurgen Klopp? Is it Mikel Arteta of Arsenal? We'll find out in the final episode. It just took Luis Suarez 19 minutes to make a statement, to put his name on the score sheet of Atletico Madrid when he played his first game for the team against Granada. He scored 2 goals and made 1 assist. And when that match ended, their coach, Diego Simeone, was effusive in praise. He was happy, as well as Diego Costa, who said that he does not even understand how Barcelona can let someone as quality as Suarez leave to join them, but all the way that he's glad that Suarez has joined them this season. And he hopes that Suarez joining the team can bring them trophies when this season ends. Alright, before I leave, I'll be bringing you all the results that was played over the weekend and the fixtures we have coming to a screen the next weekend. I'll be right back. Alright, thank you very much, guys. These are all the stories I have for you from this very beautiful segment of Sport on the Go. Remember to follow us on our social media handle at MyColorTV, no spacing. Be it YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and as well as Twitter. We'll bring you up to date with the happenings in the world of sport. Till I see you next time. My name is Keiza Ebuje, the man for all seasons. Stay safe and bye-bye.
My Color TV, life in living color.